Hi there everybody. Well, here we go. I promised you in the last one. So for those of a nervous disposition, you may want to look away now. This is just going to be my US Constitutional from A to Z. Let's call it A to Z, shall we? So these ones, a couple of the older ones, Seated Liberty half dime. And I kind of you see, I decided it wasn't quite call about fine, but probably call 1877 Seated Liberty dime. Some barbers, all in various degrees of just about fineness. I hope the lighting's okay for this. I did a video last evening with the lights on and all I got was glare from the album, so hopefully this will turn out a bit better. Now, we're into the Mercuries, so what I need you to do from now on in is concentrate on the dates, and if you see any that I'm missing that you have, remember I'm always up for a trade. That's as long as you're looking for Scottish shillings. So, page 1 of the album. Page 2 gets us to 1929. As I say, I've got a good number of Mercs, but by and large I would say that they're probably common enough dates. I don't think I've got anything that's particularly special. Obviously the more modern ones, those in the 40s, are probably in somewhat better nick than the older ones. Sadly the earliest one I've got is 1917. Not a certain 1916 one. But, well, you know what I'm like. I got started, I don't know, I was 6 months into my collecting. Started off on bullion coins and then discovered, you forgive me using the expression, junk. And once I got started on US, hey, there's nothing better. You know I love my Scottish shillings, and don't tell anybody in England, but I even love just the UK stuff. But once I got a hold of these are the last few. Obviously by now I think that one, what, 230 million. So I would hope that I would get a decent condition one from that mintage. So there we go, the Rosies. Again a bit more modern. I guess as I get closer to the 60s the condition's going to get better. But I'm pleased by and large. Hope you're all watching the dates. Goes for Rosies too, you know. And I hope that this isn't too dull, both in content and in the picture. I'm just trying to use natural lighting, and it's now about 7 o'clock in the evening, so there's plenty of light. It's a bright evening, but I'm hoping that the natural light stops the glare. Haver, haver, haver. Next page. So, moving up, a few more proof ones from the more modern Rosies. And then this one, an absolute cracker. This one looks as if it's just been bust out of one of those proof packs, you know, the one with the Kennedy and the dime and the nickel and the penny. And then 1964 D. I was lucky to get this one. There's only 1.35 billion in existence. Just the one Jefferson silver nickel, 35% silver from 1944. I think it was just 1943 and 44 that they minted those ones. A couple of quarters, the standing Liberty ones. This one's a bit beaten up. Could identify that it was from Denver, but that's all. But hey, silver's silver. And then we come on to the Washingtons. So there we go. What's the earliest one I've got there? What, 1937? Philadelphia. And obviously, as these tend to be in a, I would suppose, better condition than the dimes. I guess the mere fact that they're, I guess, a bit more modern, but I think the bulk, because they're a bigger coin, they probably have a bit more resilience about them. So there's a lot more of these, and what I would say the better end of fine, maybe even very fine. Everybody still awake? Hey, listen, I'm enthusiastic about it at least. I love these coins, every single one. So there you go, a lovely proof from 1963. And then an absolute cracker, the 1964. That luster is just fantastic. And then my first, the earliest $1/2, 1893 Columbian Exposition. Yeah, it's a bit worn, but hey, it's just a cracking coin. It's the only one I have, so I love it. A couple of Barbers, a Denver 1907 and a 1908 Philadelphia. Okay condition. And I've got about 8 or 10, in fact maybe even 10 or 12 Walker halves. These ones, I don't know if it was just the design of them, but the relief I guess was a bit high, and so they tend to be rather worn. So I've got a couple of them in okay condition. Nice bit of toning on that one. And then here we go. I wish I could say especially for you, Frank P. Numismetals, but no, this Frankie's a different one. I don't love these ones as much as I love you, Frankie, but it's a close run thing. Hey, I love you, bro. Southie bastard. And these ones, I'm still, I think, about 10 or 12 short of the full date and mint set. But this is one I'm working on, and I'm confident I'll manage it. There we go with my old, we'll call it BU, not proof, seeing as they didn't make any proof ones in Philadelphia. Hey, it's a steep learning curve. Oops, same again. But hey, I'm just a peasant from Scotland. I can barely find enough the right change for my bus fare, so you'll forgive me for getting a few of these foreign ones are incorrect. There we go. Right up till the next one. The first one, Kennedy. Really good nick, this one in 1964. I think I've only got a couple of the 64s here, so this next one is an absolute cracker, a proof in sensational condition. Let me see, yep, can we get that? Really pleased with that one. And then 64D, and then the rest of these ones are the 40%ers. So I guess I've still got a few of them to collect. Right, next page. Right, here we go. The most beautiful coin ever minted, the Morgan dollar. This is my earliest, 1880 Philadelphia, fabulous condition. And then moving over. I'm lucky because most of the ones I have are in pretty good condition. You know, really, really lovely. You know, it kind of saddens me because I'm an old codger now. I'm 54. Jesus, I'm nearly 55. December I'll be 55. And although I earn an okay salary, it's never going to be enough probably. I won't have enough time or enough cash to get the full collection of these. But I'm reconciled to that. And so every one of these that I buy, be it a new one or from a date I already have. Look at that cracking. It's always a success. I celebrate every single one I get. They're just fabulous coins. Like I say, it's just a perfect design. The most beautiful coin I've ever seen. Quickly followed by these ones. But first of all, I'll show you this. My one and only 1971 Eisenhower 40%er, San Francisco. And then here we go, my peace dollars. This coin was the very first US constitutional coin that I owned. A 1922 Philadelphia peace dollar. Are you surprised that I'm hooked on these? Not just the peace dollars, but US constitutional generally. This is in sensational condition. I love it. And then a 22D, wonderful toning. 22S. Hey, I'm on a roll. 3 for 3. 1923 Philadelphia. Again, full set for 1923. All in really, really good condition. This one's cleaned. This was the second that I bought. And it was kind of shiny and obviously cleaned. Obviously clean when people pointed it out to me. I didn't know enough at the time. But I left it out for a while and it's kind of aged a bit. It looks more attractive now, but whenever you look at it closely it's obvious that it's been cleaned. 24, again in wonderful condition, lovely toning starting to happen. This one looks almost uncirculated, 25 Philadelphia. Beautiful coin. 25S. 26. 26S. Oh. Remember in my last video I said, that's me for August. Never take anything I say seriously. Just this week, or rather just today, I picked up a 1927 Philadelphia for £17. The 17 quid is about the going rate, or it was before the recent ups and downs in silver prices, for just a 1922. So picking up a 1927 for that was fabulous. 27D, 28S, 34S. Remember that old kind of beaten up 34S I showed you last week? Because I didn't think I had one. This is the one when I opened the album and found it. So that other one's just in the tube now. A 1935, which I showed you in the last video. And finally a 35S. Some wonderful toning. So there you have it. That's them. These ones in the tubes, you know about the tube and a bit of the Kennedys. There's 8 or 9 peace dollars, 3 Morgans, a little tube of Washington quarters, 4 tubes of dimes, mainly Mercs from 3 different mints, and some half dollars. 64Ds, 40% Kennedys, some Oaken Liberties and some Frankies. All in all, to be precise, $114.95 face value in 90%, and about $11 face value in 40%, and just shy of 88 ounces. So please, if anybody is still awake, please let me know what you think. Like, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. They're not all this dull. And until the next time, everybody, take care.